Yo, what's good, people? Anime watchers out there. I'm Trey, Anime Station right here, and I must say, I just saw that Attack on Titan OVA one, and it felt awesome. Felt awesome to get back in that Attack on Titan universe, man. Yeah, very awesome. Shingeki no Kyojin is not dead. Season two, rumored to be coming out in the spring 2014 anime season. So I'm definitely gonna be looking forward to that. And if it's true, then we're in business, man. We're in business, definitely. But yeah, felt good to get back into this. So basically, what is this OVA? Where did it come from, right? It came from Volume 12 of the manga. It was released with Volume 12, a DVD, and it's not available on Crunchyroll. It's not available your normal places. But if you're a anime watcher, you know how to find your anime. Okay, you know how to find your anime. So don't ask me how to find it, but go ahead and check it out because it is good. It is intriguing, and don't watch this review until you're done. Okay, all right. But enough beating around the bush, man. Icy's Journal, what is it about? What's going down? This story basically encompasses the Recon Corps whereabouts of where they were when Aaron was getting attacked by the when Aaron was attacking the Colossal Titan and Colossal Titan was breaking down the walls and everything. And the new recruits had to fend off the city. Where was the Recon Corps? This is where they were. They were over here in this area. Basically, they had just left before these events took place, and we're following the character Hanji Zoe. See, she's the eccentric, borderline ingenious, borderline mad scientist, squad leader of the Recon Corps. Very interesting character. Very refreshing to be following someone different between Mikasa, Aaron, and Armin. So that was different. Basically, her mission is to study the Titans. That is her primary goal. She's trying to remind her squad mates that that is their goal as Recon Corps soldiers. But at first, Erwin is not having it. He's saying, no, we're not risking any more lives to capture a Titan. We rather kill Titans, man. But learning about your enemy is more important than just destroying your enemy, man. Because your enemy is more powerful than you, more numerous than you, okay? So you need to learn more about them in order to defeat them. And she basically brings up that point when she encounters one of Captain Levi's crew members. And let me say, it was good to see them people back alive, man, after their untimely death, man. It was good to see them well, alive, and kicking. So hats off to Levi's old crew, man. Nice seeing them right there. But Hanji, she's getting frustrated and she's getting upset, and she's not taking no for an answer. She rides out to the forest, and she encounters a very abnormal looking Titan. This Titan is like really like his body's maybe like a 6 meter size Titan, but his head is so big. His head like it belongs on like a fucking 50-foot Titan, man. So it's definitely a weird shape and weird looking Titan. See, definitely weird. And she basically plays a cat and mouse game with this Titan, trying to capture him. I don't know what she's gonna use to capture him anyway, but he ends up stop participating. He leads her back to the forest, and it's very weird characteristics for a Titan not to pursue their prey, and everybody's acknowledging that. Even for an abnormal Titan, this is pretty weird. And when she encounters him in the forest, this other Captain Levi's crew member, I think his name is Olo. He's trying to take the Titan down, and he's just looking like a dumbass because he ends up getting caught by Titan's hand. He's about to get eaten, and then Captain Levi has to be the one to ultimately end the Titan's life. And Hanji's pretty pissed about this because this Titan was exhibiting interesting behavior, and she wanted to study this Titan for real. And we end up finding that this Titan was actually had like a shrine. Like they had this tree and they had this opening, and then inside this opening was this shrine for this fallen Recon Corps member. And then inside there we see her bones, and we find a journal on the ground. And that's basically when we get into the next section of the story, Icy's Journal. And following the story of Icy, we learn that she was in the 34th expedition, and somehow she was ambushed by Titans, and she lost her horse, she lost her 3D maneuver gear, she lost her squad. She's basically all alone, and she's basically in hiding too. So she is out for her life, and all she has is a journal and her pen. And during this whole journey, she's writing down her accounts and what's going on. That's why it's called Icy's Journal. And at one point in time, like towards the end of her journey, she says, "I'll be all right. I'll go ahead and survive. No one can what was she saying? I can't be hurt." Basically, she thought she was gonna live. She saw hope, and their hope was quickly taken away when she saw a Titan right by the tree. I was like, damn, they like doing that, man. They like that. Every time it seems like it's real hopeful, all hope is lost, man. And I haven't seen a seinen in a while. This made me remember what a seinen looks like, because her death was really gruesome as hell, man. But before that, this Titan, the same 6 foot meter big head Titan I was talking about before, he was exhibiting some real weird behavior. I mean, this dude, he caught her up like he's about to devour her, and she's still writing in a journal, faithfully. I don't care, still writing in a journal. And then the Titan is like, he bends down and he starts talking to her in the human tongue, and it's crazy. And he says the name Ymir, Mistress Ymir. And well, I kind of know what Ymir is, because some of the comments I got in my spoiler reveal of the Titans and stuff like that, which I asked them not to reveal manga spoilers, but anyway, they did anyway, and I read some of it. So I kind of know what Ymir is, but I'm not going to spoil it for you guys. And while the Titan is bowing down and stuff like that, has his head in reverence, she notices that and she started asking him questions. He can speak English, why not ask him questions? She started asking questions about like the basic questions that everybody wants to know. Where'd you come from? Why do you eat humans? And then after a while, she starts getting pissed off. Her voice starts getting louder. Her tone is not as pleasant, a lot more aggressive. And I guess the Titan didn't like that, man, because he's just scratching off his face and stuff like that, like he's just like in agonizing pain just from hearing these questions. And then he grabs her and finally he bites her head off. Real gruesome stuff, man. Real gruesome stuff. And that's basically the end of the story. Even while he had his teeth on her head, she was still writing that journal, man. It's faithful as hell, like crazy right there. Crazy determination. But after learning these new events, Hanji actually takes this journal. She writes a note to Captain Irwin, and she pleads with him to basically that their mission to capture and study the Titans is more important than anything. Okay, and she puts it out there for him, and he actually ends up accepting. He ends up accepting that the fact that this is important, and we're going to go on an expedition. We're going to go ahead and capture some Titans. So Hanji gets her way, and she actually develops that new technique that we see with the ropes and stuff like that to capture Titans and leave them unharmed and not kill them. So that's basically the backstory of how they went from hunting Titans to capturing Titans. So that's where we are now in the story, man. And that was pretty interesting OVA, man. Very informative. Got some new information out of Attack on Titan universe. Very nice. I'm glad I watched it. Yeah, check it out if you haven't already. I mean, if you haven't already, you should be watching this. But, yo, if you enjoyed this review, go ahead and hit me with a thumbs up. And if you like my channel, go ahead and subscribe. Alright, y'all? This is Straight. You getting off here. Peace out.